Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. So today we're going to ask, what do they want right now? We're going to ask the Divine Masculine with the Psychic Tarot deck what they want. We're going to ask first what they want in general and what do they want with their relationship with their twin flame. Then we're going to use the Twin Flame Journey Tarot deck for the Divine Feminine. And we're going to ask them what do they want right now in general and what do they want in the relationship. Please feel free to switch roles if you identify more so with the other side, as we are all the Divine Masculine and we are all the Divine Feminine. Okay, so let's go ahead and ask the Divine Masculine first. What do they want in general? Just in general, not in particularly the relationship, but in general, what does the Divine Masculine want right now? In general, what does the Divine Masculine want right now? In general. So, yeah. So in general, it's so interesting. They're not out celebrating. They don't want to be out in the they don't want to be out partying is what I'm getting from this. They're instead what they want is to search the truth. So they are looking to see what is really going on, what's going on in the background. They're trying to figure out what the truth is. They're not really looking to be, socialize or celebrate or be out with people right now. Instead, they're going within, they're researching, they're staying in, and they're searching the truth. So that is what the Divine Masculine wants to do right now. All right, let's ask the Divine Feminine. Just in general, what is the Divine Feminine want right now? In general, what does the Divine Feminine want right now? Two cards. And I'm going to probably get a clarifier on what kind of truth the Divine Masculine is looking for. I just kind of want a clarifier on that. What does the Divine Feminine want? Well, that's very interesting. We have Two of Cups reversed with Strength reversed. Interesting. It's almost like they want to not... what I'm getting is the Divine Feminine wants to not want the relationship. And is trying to have restraint here, okay? Trying to feel like I don't, like, so this is what I'm getting. The Divine Feminine doesn't want to feel like they want to be in this relationship. That's what I'm getting, but I'm going to get a clarifier on that too. So first, let's get a clarifier with the Divine Masculine. What kind of truth is the Divine Masculine looking for? What does this have to do with? What kind of truth? Why is this here? Why is Three of Cups reversed with truth? Why is this here? One card. Yeah. They don't want to be deceived. That's interesting. They're looking for the truth because they want the mask to come off. Yeah. Interesting. This is the Seven of Swords reversed. They don't want this deception to blind them. So they're searching for the truth. It's almost like they know what it's like they instinctively know what the truth is, beautiful Divine Masculines, but it's almost like they feel like the mask is being pulled over their eyes, and so they're trying to figure out the truth. That's interesting. Let's look at the Divine Feminine. Why is this here of the Divine Feminine, what they want? Why is Two of Cups here with restraint reversed? Strength. Why is Strength reversed here with the Two of Cups of the Divine Feminine? Why is this here, please? One card. Why is this here? Yeah, because they don't want their heart broken anymore. Three of Swords reversed. That's why. They don't want to have this relation. They want to not have this relationship, so they don't have a broken heart anymore. They're tired of having a broken heart. All right. So let's look at what does the Divine Masculine actually want when it comes to the relationship? Two cards. What does the Divine Masculine want when it comes to the relationship? Two cards. What does the Divine Masculine want when it comes to this relationship? Two cards. When it comes to this relationship, interesting. We got the root chakra reversed, so it is almost like The root chakra, that's all about feeling like not safe, okay? Perhaps money wounds, perhaps they're not grounded. It's like it's more of the survival. So they're not feeling this way at this time, and probably because the soul is blocking it. So what they want with this relationship is the material harvest. That's what they want with this relationship. They want to have this prosperity, okay, this Nine of Pentacles with their divine feminine, because they're not really, because they, their root chakra is not balanced. It's reversed. Okay, let's look at the divine feminine. What does, actually, we'll just get a clarifier on this too, though. So why is this here on why, I'm sorry, what the divine masculine wants when it comes to this relationship? Why is base chakra reversed with Nine of Pentacles upright? Why is this here, please? Why is this here? Why is this here for the divine masculine? Why is this here when it comes to what they want? Yeah, they want strength. So it's funny because you both got the strength card, but one was reversed and one is upright. They're divine feminine trying to get restraint, trying to find restraint, and whereas the divine masculine wants to unleash their power. They want to feel powerful. They want this relationship to be at its best, at its highest version of itself. All right, let's look at the divine feminine. What does the divine feminine want when it comes to this relationship? What does the divine feminine want when it comes to this relationship? Two cards, two cards. What does the divine feminine want when it comes to this relationship? Yes, of course. Oh, that's so interesting. That's like a double-edged sword here. I love this. Okay, so we got the Ace of Cups. So the divine feminine wants this love initiation from their divine masculine. They want this cup of love. They want to be offered this cup of love by their divine masculine. At the same time, they want to be independent. They want to feel independent. I love that. They want to do both. They don't want to lean on their divine masculine. They don't want to count on their divine masculine. They don't want to long for their divine masculine. What they're asking for is this cup of love to be offered to them at the same time while remaining their own highest vibrational self. Okay, not feeling like they need to rely on their divine masculine. Whew, I love that. Okay, but let's get a clarifier. Why is this here? With what the divine feminine wants when it comes to the relationship. Why is the Ace of Cups here with the Nine of Pentacles? Why is this here? Why is Ace of Cups upright with the Nine of Pentacles upright? Why is this here? One card. Yeah, healing, restoration. So okay, so what I'm getting is they want this relationship restored, okay, but at the same time they want to remain healed. They don't want it to go back to the way it was. They want it to be balanced. That's what they want with this new relationship with their divine masculine. Okay, let's get some guidance though. Let's get some guidance. Let's grab one card from here. What's the guidance for the divine masculines at this time? One card. What's the guidance for divine masculines? One card, please. One card. What's the guidance for the divine masculine? What's the guidance? Oh, interesting. We got teacher. That's very interesting. So what's interesting is that we got they're trying to learn the truth here, okay? So for the divine masculines, they're trying to learn the truth. So it's almost like the guidance is to perhaps find a teacher. It doesn't have to be a spiritual teacher, but it can be. It's just something where either A, they're asking you to teach what you're learning since you're finding the truth, right? Like you already know the truth. Perhaps they're asking you to teach this because as you teach it, you're going to really start to embody it. That's what I'm actually getting for you, divine masculines, because you're learning the truth. You're going deeper into your knowledge. And so, you're not out and about celebrating. You're not doing that. You're learning the truth, and now if you can teach this knowledge, that is going to really help you, is what I'm getting for divine masculines. Let's look at the divine feminine. Okay, divine feminine. What is your guidance? What's the guidance for the divine feminine, please? What's the guidance? What's the guidance for divine feminines? What's the guidance, please? What's the guidance for divine feminines? Okay. It's a big deck for my hands. Interesting. Romantic charm and potential for power. Interesting. The prince. That's very interesting. Oh, interesting that we got the prince on the divine feminine side. I almost feel like maybe the divine feminines, some of them, most of them, maybe half of them might that might be male. But anyway, and so the guidance is to be the prince, to be the prince charming, to be the giver. It's like be the one to be the romantic, bring flowers. Okay, so there's a couple of things. So there's a couple of things that I'm getting with this card. Very interesting. So for the divine feminine, it's almost like what they're saying is it's like okay, this is what they're telling me. So what this means is it's like you become your own Prince Charming first. And what that means is it's like you're feeling romantic in your life already. Like it's like you are internalizing this on your own without a physical body. That means like you're giving yourself flowers. I do this actually. I actually have flowers in my kitchen. I buy myself flowers every week. And you're just, it's almost like you're dating yourself. That's very interesting what they're telling me. I never thought of that. So yeah, so it's like you are treating yourself the way you'd want to be treated. All the different things that you think that you deserve in a relationship, it's like you give that to yourself. Like that's the guidance. That's beautiful. All right, and then let's grab, I'm interested in this deck. We haven't used the I Ching deck in a while. So also with the I Ching, what is the guidance for the divine masculine? And then we'll get some messages to each other. We'll get messages after this. So what is the guidance for the divine masculine? One more piece of guidance for the divine masculine. What's the guidance for the divine masculine? What's the guidance for the divine masculine? One card. What's the guidance? Unity. Yep. That makes sense, right? So you get the jargon, right? The twin flame jargon. Oh, we're going to be in union. Oh, now we're in separation. We want to be in union. Divine feminine, divine masculine, separation, union. All the different jargon, right? That everyone uses. And so, of course, the answer is to feel into the unity with the all. And so with God, with planet Earth, with all mankind, with the animals, with the bud. I mean, just like you're treating everyone like they're you, right? It's like unity. That is beautiful. So that, of course, is a grandiose vision and goal for the twin flames, right? To be in unity with the one, with the all, with the everything. That's the whole point of the twin flame union. And if you're missing something, or if you're missing a group of people or a group of entities, your soul will let you know. Something will be mirrored back to you. You will see a pattern. Okay, so how about divine feminine? What is the guidance for the divine feminine, please? One card. What is the guidance for the divine feminine? What's the guidance for the divine feminine, please? Development. So, but this is inner development. So that's interesting because yes, it's reversed, and it's almost like you see how there's like a a divine masculine, divine feminine. It's like they're developing their relationship there, but it's reversed. So it's like exactly what the last card was that I got from Spirit, is that you're doing your inner development, and you're developing this relationship within yourself first. You're giving yourself this magical life. Give yourself the magical life first. Don't rely on someone else to give it to you. And I think a lot of you are not, because the Nine of Pentacles came out upright. It's like many of you already know this, which is great. Let's go ahead and get some messages from each other. Oops. Okay, let's start with the Divine Masculine. What does the Divine Masculine want their Divine Feminine to know? Two cards. Two cards. Oh, that one flipped out. I'll keep it. I'm still going to grab two. What else is Divine Masculine? And plus it's sideways, because I now try to do reversals now. Okay, so what else? What else? Two cards. Two cards. What else is Divine Masculine want their Divine Feminine to know? Okay, interesting. All right. Okay, interesting. Wow, that's very interesting. Okay. So the first thing that popped out is I got spooked. I got spooked. Okay. The second thing that came out is you are an angel. So these are the two that popped out. Now, what's interesting is that two things came out reversed. The first one is, I don't know if I can meet your expectations. But what's interesting is that it came out reversed. So it's almost like, oh, that's what they're telling. Okay, because I was like, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so this is what they're telling me. They're trying, okay, this is what they're telling me. They're trying to get over this feeling. Okay, so it's almost like, it's like, right now they are in this, I don't know if I can meet their expectations, but what they're trying to tell you is, I am working on this. Like, I am working on trying very hard to not think that I can't meet your expectations. Like, this is the truth that I'm working on. Okay. They don't want to say this anymore. They don't want to think it. They don't want to be like, oh, I just can't meet your expectations. Goodbye. No, it's like they're working on this. They don't want to think this way. What also is interesting is the I still love you came out reversed. Okay. And so again, this is another tricky one. Okay. So again, they don't. Okay, this is what they're telling me. Okay, this is interesting. Again, so this is what they're trying to say. They're actually trying to love themselves at this point. It's like they don't want to always have their expectations outside themselves. Try to meet their divine feminine's expectations. Keep pouring their love and longing towards their divine feminine. So right now what they're telling me is that they're trying to not do this anymore. They're trying not to search, or they're trying to love themselves. First of all, they're trying to still love themselves, and they're trying, because this is what's going to get union. They're figuring this out with this truth that they're trying to figure out, right? Of course, I can't find the card now. But yeah, so with this truth, this inner truth, they're realizing the secret is that they have to love themselves, and that they can meet anyone's expectations, that they're good enough, is basically what I'm getting, is that they're trying to see themselves as good enough. They're trying to love themselves as they're searching for the truth. And but I'm going to get a clarifier on that. Why is this here? Why is this here? Do I want to do this deck? Why is this here? Why is I love you reversed with I don't know if I can meet your expectations reversed? Why is this here? Why is this here? Why is this here? For the divine masculine. Why is this here? Forgetting oneself. See, I knew it. they're trying not to do this. Okay, that's exactly what they told me. It's like they're forgetting all about themselves. They don't. They, they're but it's reversed. They're trying to get away from this, right? It's like the divine masculines are like, I'm not any good. I'm not lovable. I'm not worthy. I'm not worth it. Forget me. You know what? I'm going to do you a solid. I'm going to help you by not being in your life. Like, you're too good for me. It's like that's what they're trying to get over, the forgetting of oneself. Yep, that was my confirmation. That was a woof. Okay, let's look at the divine feminine. What is divine feminine? What is the divine feminine want to say to their divine masculines? You guys are getting deep now. All right, what does the divine feminine want their divine masculines to know? Two cards. What does the divine feminine want? Oh, I love it when they're upright because I don't have to think too hard. All right, the divine feminine wants their divine masculine to know, I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. I know you're right. There's something that the divine masculine must have said or did, or there's something that they're mirroring back to the divine feminine, and they're like, oh man, they're right. Maybe we do need to wait. Maybe there's something off that, something, okay? I just have to do something else right now. Please try to understand. The divine feminine also needing to do something, but let's get a clarifier on this one. What deck should I use? You know what? I'm going to use the same deck. What is the divine feminine doing right now? Like, why can't the divine feminine? What is the something else that the divine feminine is doing right now? One card. What is the divine feminine doing? What's the divine feminine up to? What's the divine feminine up to? One card. One card. What is the divine feminine up to? Yeah, so it's like the divine feminine is understanding that there's an obsession going on. The divine feminine knows that this is not healthy to be in a relationship, as the divine feminine wants to feel this, right? Like being in a relationship but not feeling this longing, just really enjoying his or her own independence, okay, while having this love initiation, okay? Not knowing, knowing that it's not a good idea to be in a relationship in this state. So trying to overcome the obsession. I love it. All right. Let me describe a how to do that, just super quick. And what's the guidance with that for my beautiful divine feminine? What's the guidance? How to get over the obsession? I mean, I think that what they're telling me is that they actually already gave you the answer. It's like become your own Prince Charming. It's like put that love on yourself, okay? It's like develop that own relationship with yourself. Give yourself everything you need. That is the antidote to obsession. It's like give yourself flowers, give yourself that beautiful dinner with candlelight. It's like give yourself that massage, like give it to yourself, like really develop that inside of yourself. And that is the antidote to obsessing or needing something outside of yourself. So that's what they're telling me, that is the antidote. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. Thank you so much for all of my new subscribers. I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone. Bye.